Just your left hand side. Just your left hand side. Just your left. And just there as well. Just your left hand side. 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 Just your left hand side.
Yes, actually.
And just there as well. Just your left hand side. 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 Just your left hand side.
Let's see who we can go find. Hi, BBC Asia Network. How does it?
Guys, going down the right hand side, please. And just to the centre, please.
Everybody else.
London on a horse to travel the world, but now he's back tonight with his bohemian brother Benedict. Please welcome Luke Newton and Luke Thompson.
Thank you.
Luke, sir, even, because that's not going to be confusing. I'm sure that's been very interesting on set.
I think by now the crew hopefully know who we are. It has been 2 seasons, so hopefully they've got their head around it now.
Are there definitive nicknames for you both?
I think we're quite we're very flexible, aren't we?
We don't care. We'll go for anything. Character name is sometimes easier.
Character name is much easier.
And if we want to feel like actors, that's always nice, isn't it?
I get it. Bit method, bit real life.
Exactly.
A bit of both.
Exactly.
The actor's life. Now, guys, I have to ask, this season 2, I'm not going to say what can we expect because I know that you can't give away too many spoilers, but how excited were you to revisit your characters?
Hugely excited. I think one of the main things that's exciting is that we weren't allowed to share the show in this way last time it came out because we were all in lockdown. So to be able to actually feel the heat this time is really, it's quite moving actually. I feel quite moved about it.
Yeah, really, it feels like we're celebrating both years in one. It feels like we're all coming together for the first time to celebrate just Bridgerton and its scale. So yeah, it's great.
Oh, and just good to revel in it as well.
I know, yeah.
Now,
and they don't make it easy for us not to be overwhelmed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we've been overwhelmed tonight, and this is just, for one evening. But, as I've said to a lot of your colleagues, you get to play in this world,
I know.
For weeks on end.
I know, we're so lucky. And to be able to escape into that world. I mean, I remember when we first came back on day one and sat back in the Bridgerton drawing room. And just to be able to dive back in is just, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
It's the best
It
thing.
made it easier to cope with the response from everyone because it made just dive back into the world and we can forget about the success of the show and the pressures and we can just enjoy being in Bridgerton again. So yeah, it's great.
Now your character, as we know, has gone travelling. Would you say he's come back feeling, I guess, more textbook manly? Is he a grown up now?
I think he likes to pretend that, yeah. And actually the tan's worn off by now. He's lost his Greek tan.
You had to go with a little facial hair, didn't you?
Yes, I did. A little David Brent. It was
Lovely.
nice. But yeah, it's really good to be back. I was just glad to be back. I could have been away for the entire season, so I was glad that Colin jumped straight back into society with a new adventure to find pursuits of business and something less romantic, I guess.
But we cannot ignore the romance. We cannot ignore love. That is what fuels the show. Benedict and Madame Delacroix.
Yeah.
What will become of them in season 2?
I could possibly tell you.
I know, I was trying it then, wasn't I?
At?
But look, we're rooting for them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Aren't we? As a fan and as an actor, are you rooting for them as well?
Of course, but I think that, for Benedict, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the way. There's a lot of stuff in the way, and I think before you can really find that kind of love, you sort of have to know a little bit more about who you are. And I think Benedict is still a little bit of a mystery to himself.
Well, he's not really interested in like high society life that much, is he? He's a bit of a rebel in that sense.
Yeah. Exactly. That's right.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Bro!
Somebody by the name of Jonathan Bailey has decided. Look, we're going to talk to you later. We're very, very excited. But look, do you know, I love the camaraderie that you guys have
That's
with
what
each
it's
other.
like all the time. Can you imagine?
Now, are you ready to talk to some of your fans from around the world?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
now
ready.
we're going to do this in a bit of a different way. We're going to put you to a test, to a game now, because as we all know, the tagline for season 2 is "Love never plays by the rules," and it features a croquet game that you know as Pow Mau. It's one of the most celebrated moments in the book, and we have brought it here tonight. So, are you ready to play?
Yeah, really ready to play. I think Luke Newton should take this one because I broke 6 mallets during
6?
filming.
Yeah, it
one
was
after the other.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to leave it to him.
Do you know what? I appreciate the health
Yeah,
and
'cause I think
safety
we've only
check.
got 2
Good
tonight.
looking out.
We've only got
Okay,
2,
these
so
are the rules. I'm just going to step back a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, we have our 6 glorious fans from all different points of the world, and they are waiting to ask you a question. All you need to do is hit the ball through those numbered hoops, 1 to 6, and whichever number you choose corresponds with the fan. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Are you ready?
Number two. That was number 2.
Okay, that is number 2. So we are going to the UK to Shawal. Hello, Shawal.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Shawal, what is your question for the Lukes?
Okay, so my question is, if you were Lady Whistle, which of your castmates would feature most in your newsletter?
I'm going to repeat that for you. So,
Yeah.
if you were Lady Whistledown, which of your castmates, I think I might know the answer, would feature the most in your newsletter?
Probably have to be the Viscount, wouldn't
Yes.
it? If only for a sense of vengeance, you know. I mean, we are brothers after all. We have
Yeah.
to give him. We have to give him some.
Oh, that would be such a
times.
twist. I'd love it if we took over Whistledown together.
I mean, go and
Partnership.
talk to the writers
Yeah,
now.
okay, I'm on it. I'm going to have
and
a
we can
chat
sort it
after
out.
this. But yeah, it would probably be our older brother, wouldn't it? For sure. Thanks for the
Brilliant.
question.
Are you up for doing another
Thank
one?
you.
Come on, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Do you want to have a go?
No, absolutely
Are you
not.
sure?
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah.
Okay. He takes the pitch once more. He's poised. He's concentrating. Has chosen the blue ball. And it's... Oh!
That went
it's
straight
even
through
down.
number 1. I think.
I'm saying that's a strong number 5. I
Too
would
strong,
say.
if anything.
But not to number 5, but it went through number 1.
Okay.
Just
Do you
saying.
know what? I'm taking your word for it. Not down number 5, but it was number 1. So that question is from Rizka in Indonesia. Hi, Rizka.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your question for the Lukes?
My question is, you could switch characters with one person for one day, who would you and why?
So, if you could switch characters with anyone for the day, who would it be and why?
I already know mine. I've said it many times. It's Lady Danbury. I think I love her power, but also her position. She doesn't have too much responsibility. She just gets to enjoy society.
She's
has
got
her
a
ladies'
cane.
club. Exactly.
That's all you want.
So, yeah, Lady Danbury. Sorry, Adjua. Put you out of the way.
I think I'd like to have a little go in every other brother's brain to sort of try and understand what's going on in this family, because they don't talk to each other very well in this season, and they don't really seem to understand or give much time to each other. So it'd be nice to sort of know what's going
you
on
wanna
in the
hear just-
Bridgerton brothers' heads. Yeah, just white noise.
I like it, the psychologist's approach.
Exactly.
I respect
exactly.
it.
100%.
I'm being told that's all we've got time for.
Well,
That's
it was a
absolutely
pleasure
guys,
to play.
thank you so very much
Thank
for
you.
your time, and thank you for spending time with the fans.
Pleasure.
And have an amazing evening.
You too.
deserve
Thanks
it.
very
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Sarah from the Upcoming. I'm great. How are you? I love your outfit, looking very swish. So this is very hotly anticipated this next season. What can fans expect more of the same of, and what's going to be a bit different?
Yeah, I think we've incorporated everything that fans loved from last season, and then we've just expanded from that. It's been, it's been really great to keep those same themes that people really enjoyed, but tell a completely different love story. And that's what's so great about having the books as like the roots of the show, is that, and you don't really experience it in any other TV show. You know, the leads of the TV series continue to be the leads year after year after year. And for us, we have new people that take the stage every year. So it's so exciting. But at the same time, it's great to have such a massive ensemble, such a like collaborative effort. Everyone pulls in, and it doesn't ever feel like we're kind of waiting. It feels like we're all pitching in and supporting each other, so I love it so much.
And what about your character? What can we expect from him? And what do you like so much about playing him?
I think initially when I read the scripts, I wanted to be a Bridgerton. I just loved that sense of family and loyalty that they had towards each other. And then when I read for Colin, it just felt like a perfect fit, really. His sense of humour, his ability to feel, I've noticed his ability to seem really calm in stressful situations, which I really relate to, actually. There's a lot of times when I don't get stressed and people ask me why I'm not, other than tonight. Tonight was quite overwhelming. But yeah, I'm really excited for Colin. Colin returns from travelling in episode 2, which I was really grateful. I thought I could be away the entire season. So he returns and he's back from his travels, and he hasn't quite had the trip that he was expecting. He's come back and he still feels consumed about the scandal from last year being revealed. So yeah, he's back and he's ready to get that sorted and wants to move forward with new pursuits and passions, I guess.
You could never probably predicted just how big the show was going to be. What do you think that is so refreshing about it? It feels like the music, but also the diversity, also the raunchy sex scenes. Not seen this in period drama before.
Yes, no, absolutely. And I think, you know, what I love about the show is that it represents so many people, you know, and that incorporates diversity, it incorporates sexuality, and even just in terms of personal relationships. I feel like everyone can watch this show and they can relate to it in some aspects. I personally relate to it in the relationships between the siblings. I'm really close with my sister, and I see that in the Bridgerton siblings. So I think it's that everyone can relate to it, and also it has that level of escapism. It has like people watch it and they want to kind of stop worrying about what's going on in the world right now. So it really feels like it takes people away for a little while. Yeah, it felt great to get back with everyone, but then there were certain aspects of season 2. One memory in particular is the Pall Mall sequence. It's so iconic, and the fans of the books already know it so well. I'd already had many tweets saying, please make there be Pall Mall in the show. So when I read that in the script, I was so excited, and excited for me to be a part of that. I was so excited that I got to get my mallet and pitch into the game. So yeah, I'm really excited for fans to see such an iconic moment from the books, really. We did have some rehearsals, actually, and Luke was frustratingly good at it at the time. I'm quite competitive, and I had to kind of calm that down, although I think Colin is as well, so I could play it in my character, which is fun. But yeah, it was great fun, and actually, Jonathan was like, he didn't get to rehearse with us because he was so busy, you know, being in the forefront of the show, and then he came in and was just like, great, and I was like, I've been practicing for days now, it's terrible, so yeah, it was good. Yes, actually, and you know what, we've been together this week and we haven't done it, and there's like a hand game that for whole of season 1 I didn't learn, so I was like, I haven't got the patience and the skill to do it, and then actually season 2 I was like, I really need to get on board with this. So it's like a patter cake sort of game, which actually feels quite appropriate to like Bridgerton time, and it's like who can get the record, and I think it's Claudia, who plays Eloise, and Flo, who plays Hyacinth, who have got the record. I think it's like 14 or something. It's very impressive. They'll have to post it at some point, a video of them doing it. It's great. I think, if anything, it's my accent. I come home and my girlfriend says to me, like, you're very posh today. I say, oh, it's because I've been in rehearsals or shooting something. So yeah, I think there's definitely parts of Colin that are filtering in. You know what? We didn't even think that was going to be a line from last year, so it's really interesting. Yeah. So. There's not actually. There's definitely going to be something between Kate and Anthony. I can sense it because there's so many. That's the thing. There's so much this year. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the favourite line is that comes out. I think it was really interesting to play that actually because it meant that you know, there are times when he's so kind and so generous and he really sees the world for what it is and tries to help in that world. And then there are times when he can't see what's right in front of his face. It was actually difficult that day on set because I knew the impact that was going to have on that character, and I just knew it was kind of a turning point for their relationship moving forward. So yeah, I'm excited for fans to see it, but also kind of nervous as well at the same time at the response. But yeah, it's all in good fun. Yeah, absolutely. He's you know, things are really ramping up for Colin, and he feels like he's kind of lacking a purpose and wants to become a man. So yeah, it was really nice to explore that and kind of work out where he goes next. He's really looking for the next passion project. Oh God, I don't know. Oh, that's a really difficult one. I don't know if I have any. I guess it's I'm like big on sense of humour, so like maybe. Or actually, the big thing for me is like insensitivity, and I think I share that with Colin. Like I always I gravitate to people that are sensitive souls, and I guess you never know with this show what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm definitely getting back in the gym, ready for season 3. We have no idea when it's even going to start yet, so like I'm constantly waiting to find out, chasing that day. But yeah, also we have no idea what's going to happen in the future, so I'm excited to see, and I'm sure I'll have plenty of notice, hopefully.
Hey Luke, Scott from Hey You Guys.
Hello.
Good to meet you. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
You're very sharply dressed
Thanks
as well.
so much.
Everyone's got good suits.
Aren't they?
I should be
I know.
making notes about all these great suits. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
This smally success, tiny.
Oh yeah,
tiny
just a little
show.
Netflix show, isn't it?
Quite good.
Yeah.
Have you guys got your heads around just how far this has reached? I mean, it's global.
Yeah, I think when it was getting into the millions, you can't really comprehend that number. You know, it's kind of it doesn't sink in, and it still hasn't now. And actually, it feels like we're being drip fed this like how successful the show is, which is probably the best way. You know, it's like dipping your toes in, especially being in lockdown when season 1 came out. It was like I was at home with my family in my tracksuit, watching it. You know, obviously the steamy scenes I left to make a cup of tea and let my family watch that and be really embarrassed. But yeah, it was great to have that experience. That was really special to me, and I'll always remember that. But equally, I'm excited to kind of celebrate both seasons right here, right now, with everyone. It's great.
Yeah, and you've got this new crop of characters, new blood.
Yes.
Does that give you a kind of rejuvenate you in terms of coming back for a second season and doing new things?
Yeah,
with the characters?
absolutely. Yeah, you know, there's so many new aspects to the show. Yeah, even for example, the guys this year we've been fencing. We get the pound mile sequence, which is so iconic in the books, which I was so pleased it was in the show because the fans have been nagging me for months to see if it was in there. But yeah, welcoming new cast members was just such a joy. It gave us a real fresh load of energy, and particularly to welcome them into the Bridgerton family itself. You know, yeah, it really and they slotted in like a glove. Honestly, from day one, it was like we'd been. I think Ruth said, who plays Mama Bridgerton, she said from day one it feels like you've always been here. It was like odd almost. So yeah, it was great to welcome new cast members.
And how did you find the evolution of your character? Because we've seen him develop in season 1, and now in season 2 we get to see a different side of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you enjoyed that part of it?
Yeah, I really have. And actually, what I was so pleased about, it's such a curveball, and that's what I love about the writing of this show, is that I expected Colin to have gone on his travels and come back a completely changed man, when in actual fact his travels almost stunted his growth and the revelation. Nothing actually happened. He experienced a few nice flowers and he got a nice tan and some interesting facial hair. But other than that, he's been consumed by the scandal of last year. He's the only one that hasn't moved on. So it's really nice for him to come back and sort of address those demons that are still in the closet, and then you know, hopefully he's looking towards new pursuits, maybe less romantic pursuits, but something to give him a bit more purpose, I guess. Yeah.
And it's also, just a final question, it's rare as you get the confidence shown in your show by the studio, or in this case Netflix.
Yeah.
It must be great knowing that you're going back, because sometimes you might get cut off and might
Absolutely.
go back.
Yeah. Well, there was the thought of that. You know, once we were confirmed for season 3 and 4, I knew I'd be back at some point. But when I found out in episode 8 of season 1 that Colin was off travelling, I thought, that's me for a year. Will I be back? So when I read the second script and I realised that Colin returns, I was really excited, and it also meant that I was going to have some really cool stuff to shoot, which was even more. It wasn't just that he subtly came in; he boldly comes in the front door and is ready to go. So yeah, it was great.
I wish you all the best on that.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much. Pleasure.
Hello, yeah, good, thank you. Looking very dapper, I must say, in true Bridgerton style. So I have to ask you, what is it like being chased by Lady Whistledown?
Wow, I know, and he has no idea about it as well, which is just like, he's got no idea. He's got the gossip queen after him. Yeah, it's really fun, and I love that Colin has that kind of underlying story that will probably eventually come to the surface. And I've been asked so many times how Colin would react, and I honestly have no idea. So I'm really excited to see what the writers do with that. It can kind of go any way. That's what I love about this show. So we'll just wait and see, I guess.
Do we give her a chance? I know you can't give too much away. Do we give her a chance? Do we see it evolve?
Their relationship definitely evolves, and it's taken to the next level. There are references to, even in episode 1, they've been writing to each other while he's been away at Greece. They've been back and forth, writing letters. So, the relationship goes to the next level, I would say. But Colin is still very blind to Penelope's intentions, I guess.
And what was it like filming on set? Because the Bridgerton brothers seem to have a great relationship. Were you all kind of messing around and pranking each other? What was it like?
Yeah, it's what you see in the scenes, in those family scenes, times 10, because we are physically told, to kind of rein it in a little bit. There's a particular scene with myself and Luke, who plays Benedict, and we're having a good time at a dinner with the family, and there were many times when we were just getting carried away, and we kind of had to get giddy in that sort of mindset. But it was really good fun, and we honestly, a majority of the time by 11 o'clock in the morning, we're in hysterics as a family, so it's great.
That's what we love to hear. And just lastly, why do people want to watch season 2? Why do they want to come back?
I think we've incorporated everything that people loved from season 1, but we're telling a completely different love story. And I think that's what's so great about this series, is that we follow a different love story each year. In the majority of shows, the main characters stay the same exact year after year after year, but it's almost like a brand new show, but with the same themes and everything that everyone loved from last year. So I think that's what's most exciting, is that it's a brand new story and shedding light on the history of the characters as well.
Absolutely. And I have to ask,
yeah.
if Tinder was around in the Regency era,
yes,
who would you be swiping right on? And I think I know the answer.
Right.
It's a good thing.
Good thing.
Who would we
Well,
match up with?
I guess he'd be. I guess, he's still tormented from last season, so maybe he'd swipe right to Marina just to be able to have a catch up and see if she's doing okay. I guess that would be the case.
I love it. Congratulations again, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel like it's more than my imagination, because that's what's so great about it, because there's so many people involved in the creation of the show. They take my imagination and add a piece of it.
Like coming onto the set with all these actors that already.
Is there pressure to look dapper because of this show?
I guess so, a little bit. I hadn't actually thought about it, but yeah, it's actually really nice that it feels like I'm back in my sort of get up from the show, so it's quite enjoyable.
The other Luke said to me his wardrobe has changed since being in Bridgerton. Do you think you've changed yours?
I think, if anything, it's my accent. I come home and my girlfriend says to me, like, you're very posh today. I say, oh, it's because I've been in rehearsals or shooting something. So yeah, I think there's definitely parts of Colin that are filtering in.
Last season I burned for you. Yes. Did you have a favourite from this season?
You know what, we didn't even think that was going to be a line from last year, so
No way.
it's really interesting. Yeah, so there's not actually. There's definitely going to be something between Kate and Anthony. I can sense it because there's so many. That's the thing. There's so much this year. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the favourite line is that comes out. It'll be a treat to me.
I watched it and I don't know how I feel about you.
Really?
Yeah.
I apologise in advance.
I mean, friend zoning.
Yes, yeah.
You're a bit of a.
He does something good and then kind of messes it up a little
He
bit.
has a redeeming quality and then he does something really you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, totally. I think it was really interesting to play that actually, because it meant that there are times when he's so kind and so generous and he really sees the world for what it is and tries to help in that world, and then there are times when he can't see what's right in front of his face. So
the worst thing you say in this whole season, and it's when you and Penelope are having a moment and you say, she's talking about being a woman, and you say,
you're my friend.
but you're not, you're Pen.
Yes.
You're my friend, and you just completely friend-zoned her and also said she wasn't a woman.
Felt like a knife in the back, really. Yeah, it was actually difficult that day on set, because I knew the impact that was going to have on that character, and I just knew it was kind of a turning point for their relationship moving forward. So yeah, I'm excited for fans to see it, but also kind of nervous as well at the same time at the response. But yeah, it's all in good fun.
I think he's so much fun though, because he's really getting to explore so many different sides of him in this season.
Absolutely.
And at the last episode I was like, oh my god, season 3,
Yes.
Colin is about to take over.
Yeah, absolutely. He's things are really ramping up for Colin, and he feels like he's kind of lacking a purpose and wants to become a man. So yeah, it was really nice to explore that and kind of work out where he goes next. He's really looking for the next passion project, I guess.
And what is a red flag in a relationship for you?
Oh God, I don't know. That's a really difficult one. I don't know if I have any. I guess it's I'm like big on sense of humour, so like maybe, or like, actually a big thing for me is like insensitivity, and I think I share that with Colin. Like I always gravitate to people that are sensitive souls and kind of kind and caring.
Me too. And are you thinking for the next season, gym, six-pack, the shirts are, I know this time where there's not that much,
Yes,
but is that always a worry?
I guess you never know with the show what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm definitely getting back in the gym, ready for season 3. We have no idea when it's even going to start yet. So like, I'm constantly waiting to find out, chasing that date. But yeah, also we have no idea what's going to happen in the future. So I'm excited to see, and I'm sure I'll have plenty of notice, hopefully.
You rock. I love June season 2. Thank you so much for the chat.
Thank you.
Do you feel like your fashion has changed since Bridgerton?
I think so. There's an element of that. Like having my tie done today really felt like I was back at work, which I quite liked actually. Gave me a little bit of nostalgia. So,
Are the costumes uncomfortable on set?
You know what? I feel like the men, we can't really complain. We really feel like we can't comment. No matter how long the days are in our tight ties and our boots, perhaps, like, you know, compared to Golda, who plays the Queen, I won't say too loudly, but honestly, she has a much more difficult time than us, so we're happy.
Take me back to the time where the season 1 had just come out, and then obviously it broke records and it was going crazy. Like, how did you feel in that moment?
It was really quite hard to comprehend, actually, and it really feels like we're coming to terms with it now, which it feels so late, you know, with the release of season 2, and to really start to get a gauge on how many people are enjoying the show and the success of it is mind-blowing, really. And yeah, it was a really nice moment, and it was great to see it kind of blow up online. But equally, it's been great to experience it in person and have that sort of human interaction with people. It's been great.
Do you find that your family and friends now are like really asking you for spoilers all the time now?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I have to say I did show my mum one of the episodes before I was allowed to. So hopefully I don't get told off by Netflix. But I couldn't say no. She was like on at me every weekend that I went home. She told me. So yeah, I let her have a sneak peek.
And I'm really sad that we're missing Nicola tonight. What is it like working with her? Because your characters, I have hope for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think everyone does. Everyone's shipping the pollen, as they call it. It's a shame that Nicola can't be here tonight. We've got a WhatsApp group, and we have already said that we'll celebrate as a cast, maybe something a bit more intimate on a slightly smaller scale, but we definitely want to celebrate season 2 as a cast. You know, there are other cast members that can't make it tonight, with people that are on jobs and people that are away, so it'll be really nice for us to have a little intimate, you know, a nice little drink together and just sort of say, well done, let's go for season 3, you know.
I'd love an invite to that. How do I get in on
I'll
this
do my
WhatsApp
best.
group? Well, listen, thank you so much. It's lovely to meet you.
Thank you, you too. How are you?
You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
Right now in the tapes. Look around.
Wow, I know. I feel like a Bridgerton, actually. It feels very much like we're on set right now and we're going down to a ball. This feels great.
Isn't this everything that you wanted it to be?
And more, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I kind of describe it as there were celebrations as we go. You know, being told I was the part of Colin, I really wanted to be a part of the family, the actual Bridgerton family. Being told that, and then being told, I didn't even know at the time it was by Netflix and Shondaland working together, so that was another celebration. Then confirming the second season, then the release of the show, it was just on and on and on. I feel like I'm celebrating over and over and over again. And tonight as well, you know, it's just, there's so much to look forward to, and I'm really excited for the show to get out there, really.
If you were going to describe it in one sentence, Series 2, what would it be?
Oh, Series 2 is the pressure cooker everyone is looking for. Honestly, it really is. I had to stop myself whilst watching it. I've watched it several times now already because I am actually a fan of the show as well as being in it. But I was on the edge of my seat and getting quite emotional, and I thought, this can't be just because I'm like emotionally connected to this because I'm in it, because it's scenes that I'm not even involved in. You know, it's scenes between the main love triangle. It's just there's so much tension, and it's really relatable actually to like modern relationships. I love it.
Anything for us to watch out for? I've been told there's a dog in there.
Yes, there is. There's a dog. The character Newton, which is my last name, so it's very frustrating for me. I already share my first name with Luke, so there's 2 Lukes on set and 2 Newtons on set. So I feel like I have ownership of nothing other than Colin. So yeah, very frustrating.
Any other tidbits you can give me?
What to look out for? I got a little bit of feedback from the fans on Twitter last year, which is that Colin eats a lot in the books, and it's not necessarily written in the show. So I tried to like hide little Easter eggs of like not actual Easter eggs, but like I would be eating in every possible scene. So like I said to the props department, can I have as many biscuits as possible? Can I have a plate full? So I hope the fans will notice that I tried my hardest. Even if I'm a blur in the background, I should be eating something at all times. Yeah.
And in regards to being you, more of a gent, do you think? It made you kind of dress differently and changed your life in regards to that?
My girlfriend often says that she knows if I've been at work for the day because I come home and I'm very well spoken. I feel like I am tonight actually as well because we've been doing press. So there's definitely a shift, and actually my mates will rip me because I'm a Brighton boy, and so when I go down to watch the football, they're like, oh, here he is, the posh boy from London. So there's definitely a shift, and it takes me a while to wind down back into Luke and back into my my football top and my PJs.
Brighton,
yeah,
Tottenham.
Oh no!
In regards to the Oscars, it's next weekend. Are you excited? And what do you want to win?
Oh my God, I haven't even thought about it so far, honestly. Really excited just to see what's happening. I have no idea. Yeah, that will be next week's thought. At the moment, I'm just all season 2 release. Yeah.
Hopefully next year you'll be at the Oscars.
Oh yeah, I mean I hope so. That would be a dream, wouldn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't get to do it the first time around, and we were all sort of separated in lockdown, pandemic. But now,
what's been great about Colin this year is he feels a bit lost. He feels still heartbroken.
You had to go with a little facial hair, didn't you?
Yes, I did. A little David Brent.
That's right.
Oh, hang on a minute.
I think I'm going to have to say Colin and Penelope. I can't possibly walk the green carpet and not say that. It's got to be.
I'm losing the order.
I think so. There's an element of that. I having my time done today really felt like I was back at work, which I quite like.
Yeah, is that usable? Am I doing the right thing?
Yeah. You know what? I feel like I'm happy so far.
Everyone, I'm not about to spoiler, but OMG.